What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? MonkeyFlop here, and today we're gonna be talking about the PlayStation 5 release in 2018 with 10 teraflops of I can't do this. I can't honestly be serious about this. Okay, so the other day I talked about the PlayStation 5. If you guys didn't see that, definitely recommend going and checking that out. The link to that will be in the video description as well as at the end of this video. So that being said, this is going to be more of a rant. Now, I've been seeing a lot of news and rumor and speculation about the PlayStation 5 being released in the second half of 2018 and will be and have 10 teraflops, says an analyst. Okay, take an analyst's word for it, not Sony's word, not an industry insider's word, where they're anticipating the release date, or at least an announcement, to be sometime in 2020. I mean, the game developers that are currently working on games and projects for the PlayStation 4. No, let's not take their word for it. Let's not take what they say for, let's not take their words for it. Let's go ahead and take some analyst word for it. And everybody's running with this story. I will link you to an article in the video description of where I found the news. I've been seeing everybody else reporting on it, and it links to this analyst, okay? And you guys can go and check that out if you want. I wouldn't pay two middle fingers of attention to this, but I wanted to cover it because I feel like a lot of people, whether it be the news websites, and if you are one of the, one of the dudes on one of the news websites, I apologize, okay? If you're one of those dudes, or even if you're like another content creator like myself, and you're running with this story, believing it to be true, there's absolutely no evidence, and analysts can say whatever they want to say, and 9 times out of 10, analysts are wrong. Analysts, especially in the gaming industry, analysts cannot predict video game sales as much as they want to. Did they predict the PlayStation? Did they predict Call of Duty sales this year? I think not. I mean, I won't joke anymore about any of that stuff, but I really find that really annoying that a lot of people are running with this story. The second half of 2018, do you guys realize we're in the third month of 2017. This is like a year away from now. Do you guys want a PlayStation 5 a year from now? I mean, why in the hell would Sony put out all that money to develop the PlayStation 4 Pro with 4K resolution, a competitor to what the Xbox is going to have? Nintendo's off in its own world. They don't care about graphics and all that other stuff. They're doing just fine doing their own thing. But to stay relevant to this day and age, they released the PlayStation 4 Pro to go alongside the PlayStation 4, which I personally have a PlayStation 4 and I'm happy with. I don't think I'm gonna upgrade to the PlayStation 4 Pro anytime soon. I'm perfectly happy with my PlayStation 4, and I can honestly wait until 2020 or even later to get a PlayStation 5. I have invested a lot of my time and money into my PlayStation 4. I've upgraded my PlayStation 4 memory. I have PlayStation 4 controllers. I have accessories. There is no need, in my mind, to get a PlayStation 5 at this very moment. I mean, okay, awesome, new technology. I'm all for it. And when the PlayStation 5, it's time to actually talk about it. It's time to actually see what it is. I'm going to be super hyped for it. Of course I am. I'm a Sony and PlayStation dude. But now I think is not the time. And I think it's safe to say that the second half of 2018, bro, really? No. Not even cutting it. These guys, like I said, I've reported on Analyst before, and I stand with my stance, you know, especially when it comes to the gaming industry. And if you're an analyst and you're watching this, I apologize. But when it comes to the gaming industry, you know, I think gamers can, you know, predict it a little bit better than analysts who sit down and do numbers, because we've seen time and time again where analysts will come out and they'll just mess everything up. Leave it to the developers, leave it to Sony, leave it to the consumers. You want advice, ask the consumers, communicate with the consumers. But you know, this guy and that's what Sony has been doing, and that's why Sony has been so successful with the PlayStation 4. You know, it's not as fast or as, you know, as far as release dates and as far as games as we would want it. And there's some areas with PlayStation that, you know, we don't agree with. But for the majority of PlayStation, all around, they listen to the community. And we have developers, we have community managers out there asking the community for advice. And that's why I tell you guys, it's really important to comment and get your voices heard on my videos, on other people's videos. You know, just comment and get your voices heard, because Sony does watch these videos. Sony does go off of user feedback, and the community managers can do as much as they can to know, push the Sony executives. And we have really good community managers. I don't know if you guys are following me on Twitter or not, but a lot of times I will tweet out the PlayStation community managers tweets. They're awesome dudes, and they are full of support. So this analyst can, if I eat my words in PlayStation 5 gets released in 2018, I sincerely apologize, Mr. Analyst. But at this very moment, in the way that I'm feeling, you can eat poop for all I care. I'm sorry. I just had to make a video like this. I haven't made a rant video in a very long time, you know, talking about something that I feel passionate about. I hope everything made sense to you. It did in my mind, but maybe it won't once I play this back. But I'm going to upload it either way, just so that you guys can, you know, see, you know, my honest opinions about everything. I love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions about this in the comment section below. Like I said, if you would take 2 seconds out of your day, hit a like. That really helps me out. If you guys haven't already subscribed, that would be awesome as well. And of course, if any real news breaks about the PlayStation 5, I'll be sure to let you guys know. You know, when I talked about the PlayStation 5 in the previous video, I really believed what was reported, and that's why I reported it to you guys. So, you know, it is what it is. Call it what you would in the comment section below. I will see you guys in the next news update. You guys are freaking awesome.